Oh, boy. Fox News contributor Jonathan Turley joins us now with his response, reliving it in real time with us. Professor, she wasn't accusing you even of not doing your homework. She's saying, well, because you didn't work for Twitter or you're not a tech executive, you're not qualified. Did you see that kind of line of questioning or coming?
Well, it was very clear from the hearing that none of the Democrats wanted to talk about the subject of the hearing. It's certainly subject to my testimony, which is the censorship program that the FBI appears to have supported, helped direct. You know, this may be the largest censorship system in the history of this country, and we have proof that the United States government sent lists of names of citizens and postings that they wanted to be censored. And so the Democrats did not want to talk about that, so they attacked the witnesses. I was not the only one. I got off light. You know, the three members, there's two current members and one former member before me. Claire McCaskill on MSNBC accused those members of being Russian sympathizers, and one being a Putin lover. Right, and it's Red Scare sort of 2.0. It's trying to get people not to look over here by saying there's a Russian over there, and you know, with my questioning, it was just sort of otherworldly. The question to me was, what do these Twitter files say about censorship by surrogate, which is what I was testifying on, and what I talked about the case law. Those are Twitter files. Twitter has confirmed the authenticity of those files. The day before, former Twitter officials confirmed many of these facts, and the members simply asked, what does this say about censorship? And the response here was, well, you've never worked for Twitter. It's like I couldn't testify in the Pentagon Papers unless I worked at the Pentagon.
You're right. They never should have published it because they didn't work at the Pentagon to begin with. So it is really fascinating. Was there any part of any Democrat that, you know, the party of the ACLU, which was supposed to be about civil liberties and free speech, I mean, they've long since jumped the shark on that, but any Democrats earnestly interested in whether or not this kind of hand-in-glove relationship existed?
That's really the sad takeaway from the hearing. These are very serious allegations for us all.
Yeah.
You know, the United States government is not allowed to engage in censorship, but we have at least 80 different employees that may have been participating in identifying citizens to be censored, to be suspended, to be banned. It got so rather intense that Twitter employees complained about it and said that they're pushing and probing everywhere. That's a quote. So, you know, we should be concerned about our government in the business of silencing citizens, but there was not even a peep of objection coming from the Democrats. And I must tell you, I was surprised. You know, the polls show that the American people want to investigate whether the FBI is engaged in political activities, but also they want to investigate censorship. But suddenly the Democratic Party has become this anti-free speech party. And I come from a long Democratic family in Chicago. I don't know what happened to my party. I mean, it used to be that the Democrats believed in free speech as the very touchstone of what the party meant. Now, all you hear from Democratic leaders is calls for censorship and supporting the FBI and working with the largest censorship system in the history of this country.
Yeah, they become statists, professing, you know, trying to stop misinformation and disinformation only if it's not exactly what they want you to say. If anyone's credible to talk about this and give a legal opinion, it's you. Jonathan Turley, thank you so much.